Namaskar. Welcome to the third session of Redeemable Preference Shares. It means RPS. In the last session, we have discussed important points regarding RPS and we have seen some examples for the calculation of CRR and how to calculate amount of new shares. Today we will discuss the example of RPS. So example number 3. SS Limited has issued share capital of 60,000, 8% redeemable preference shares of rupees 20 per share and 4 lakhs equity shares of rupees 10 each. The preference shares are redeemable at a premium of 5% on 1st April 2020. As on 31st March 2020, the company's balance sheet shows the following position. In the balance sheet, redeemable preference share 12 lakhs, equity share capital 40 lakhs, profit and loss account 7 lakh and sundry creditors 11 lakh. On the other side, plant and machinery 25 lakhs, furniture and fixtures 9 lakhs, stock 15 lakhs, debtors 14 lakhs, investments 3,50,000, bank balance 3,50,000. Total of the balance sheet rupees 70 lakhs. In the adjustment, in order to facilitate the preference share it was decided to sell investment for rupees 3 lakhs to finance part of the redemption from company's funds subject to living in P&L account rupees 2 lakhs. Third point, to issue sufficient equity shares of rupees 10 each at a premium of rupees 2 per share to raise the balance of funds required. You are required to pass journal entries and prepare balance sheet as per Companies Act 2013. See, in this example, company wants to redeem RPS at 5% premium. So for this, company can make provision by two sources. First, by provision of CRR. Number 2, issue of new shares. In this example, instruction is given regarding CRR. So first we will calculate the provision for CRR and for the remaining balance we will calculate amount of new shares. One more thing, new shares are also issued with the premium rupees 2 per share. So first we will calculate required calculations and steps for the calculation of example of RPS. In this example, the steps are: first, calculate amount of RPS. Number 2, calculate amount of CRR. Calculate amount of new shares. Pass journal entries. And last, prepare balance sheet as per Companies Act 2013. Okay, one more thing. In this example, RPS are fully paid up. So it is not required to make share call. So it is fully paid up. So we can directly redeem it. First calculation, amount of RPS. 8% redeemable preference shares, rupees 12 lakhs, plus 5% redemption premium, 60,000. Total amount of RPS, rupees 12 lakh 60,000. Second, amount of CRR. See, in this example, the instruction is given, we have to leave rupees 2 lakhs in the balance of P&L account. So, other reserves are not given in this example. So directly we can make provision of CRR from P&L account. One more thing, the book value of investment rupees 3,50,000 and selling price of investment rupees 3 lakhs. So we have to write this loss rupees 50,000 from the balance of P&L account. So see the total value of P&L account rupees 7 lakh less loss on sale of investment 50,000, closing balance rupees 2 lakhs as per the instruction given in the example. So the remaining balance rupees 4 lakh 50,000. So we can say it is the amount of CRR rupees 4 lakh 50,000. Now for the balance we can calculate amount of new shares. So amount of new shares is equal to face value of RPS less amount of CRR. Face value of RPS rupees 12 lakhs, amount of CRR rupees 4 lakh 50,000. So the difference rupees 7 lakh 50,000, and this is known as face value of new share. This is not the total value, but it is the face value. So instruction is given in the example, new shares are issued at premium. So we will calculate the security premium, and for the security premium we require the number of shares. So first, number of shares is equal to total value of new share 7,50,000 divided by face value of new share 10. So new shares 75,000. Now we can calculate security premium. So amount of security premium is equal to 75,000 multiplied 2. Here new shares are issued at rupees 2 per share premium. So it is rupees 1,50,000. Now the calculations are over. So we can pass the journal entries in the books of company. Normally when preference shares are partly paid up, so we require to pass 2 entries for the share call. But in this example, preference shares are fully paid up, so first 2 entries regarding share call are not required. So directly we can pass the entry for RPS. So first entry, 8% RPS account debit 12 lakhs. Premium on redemption of RPS account debit 60,000. 2. Preference shareholders account credit 12 lakh 60,000. Second entry, it is for the provision of CRR, and we can make provision from P&L account. So P&L account debit to CRR account credit, amount 4 lakh 50,000. Third entry, it is for issue of new shares. Bank account debit to equity share capital account credit to security premium account credit. See the amount, equity share capital 7 lakh 50,000, security premium 1 lakh 50,000. So total bank account debit 9 lakhs. Now we can pay to preference shareholders. So fourth entry, preference shareholders account debit to bank account credit, amount 12 lakh 60,000. Now we have to write off redemption premium against the security premium. So security premium account debit to premium on redemption of RPS account credit, amount 60,000. Here we can use the security premium from the issue of new shares. Now balance sheet. Balance sheet of SS Limited as on 1st April 2020. Balance sheet as per Companies Act 2013. Particular rupees. First, equity and liabilities. Under that, number 1, shareholders fund. Shareholders funds divided into 2 parts. First, share capital. Second, reserves and surplus. So in the share capital, in the old balance sheet, two share capital given. First preference share capital, second equity share capital. RPS redeemed by the company, so it is not presented in the new balance sheet. So directly equity share capital. In the balance sheet, equity share capital plus issue of new shares. So new shares issued by the company rupees 7,50,000. So old balance sheet plus old balance sheet value plus new value. So it is total in the new balance sheet share capital rupees 47,50,000. Reserves and surplus. P&L account, the remaining value 2 lakhs. CRR value 4,50,000 and security premium 90,000. Security premium, new shares value less redemption premium write-off. So 150 less 60,000, so the difference is 90,000. Total reserves and surplus 7,40,000. Total share capital plus total reserves 54,90,000, known as shareholders fund. Next, non-current liability. In this example, non-current liabilities are not given, so it is dash. Next, current liabilities. Here only one current liability is given, sundry creditors 11 lakh. So total of the equity and liability side rupees 65,90,000. Now asset side. In the asset side, first non-current assets. Under that, A, fixed assets. Again it is classified into two assets, tangible assets and intangible assets. So first tangible assets, under that plant and machinery, no change, so it will remain same, 25 lakhs. Furniture and fixtures, again it is same, 9 lakhs. Total tangible assets 34 lakhs. Intangible assets in this example is not given, so dash. Next, 2 current assets. In this example, 3 current assets are given. First, stock 15 lakhs, debtors 14 lakhs, bank balance. See the calculation of closing balance of cash. Opening balance 350 plus sale of investment value 3 lakhs plus issue of new shares, total value 9 lakhs less RPS redeemed, total 12,60,000. So the difference 2,90,000, known as closing balance of cash. Total of the balance sheet 65,90,000. From the old balance sheet, investments are given, but it is not transferred to the new balance sheet because it is sold by the company, so it can not transfer to the new balance sheet. Total of the balance sheet again on both this side 65,90,000. So in the next video we will discuss one new examples of RPS. Thank you very much.